Come back with me to the year 2016. I am hot off the heels of one of the worst breakups of my life, and for some reason decided that I didn't need a job anymore. I'm living in a dilapidated old house in Victoria, BC with about a half a dozen people that I met on Craigslist. It's a very tough time for me. But at the same time, I've just received my first 3D printer, a Wanhao i3, just a beautiful workhorse of a machine, and that machine, it was the real beginning of moving on to make some real consumer products, because I had just finally been convinced that 3D printers, especially home 3D printers, were ready for making mechanical parts. So armed with a free trial copy of Onshape and not a pirated copy of Simplify 3D, I got to work. And not having a job really helped speed up my progress. I'd set up my computer so that I could use it from the couch in the living room where everyone hung out, and I found that the flowing energy of that space really helped me work. So I would be working and people would be coming and going, and that would be enough kind of excitement to feel like I was doing something. And so the first something that I decided to do was create, based on a fandom that I had held for some years before for the Doctor Who franchise. And I think at the time we had Matt Smith, so it was a really good time to be a Doctor Who fan. And I got this idea that we could make a TARDIS. Obviously, you all recognize the iconic Doctor Who TARDIS as a dispenser for butter a la glue stick. So the idea is that you've got the butter in here and you just twist the bottom, and then the butter comes up just a little bit and you put it on your toast like that, and you can close it back up. And you know, 2016, that was before food safe or anything like that. We were all obviously at that time telling each other that PLA was totally safe, being corn plastic, and that you could pretty much make anything out of PLA and be totally fine. So I made the TARDIS butter dispenser, and I reprinted it for this video and for the shorts that I put out before this. As I'm putting it together off of the print bed, I'm realizing in real time all of the problems that the design had that I never solved after making it the first time. Number one, the print orientation of the spire. This piece here on the bottom that spins has a spire that goes up through the middle. It's got a thread of sorts on it, which allows you to turn rotational movement into the up-down shuttle movement of the butter. But the print orientation was such that you printed it on the bed like this, and so the layer lines on such a small spire work against us. Additionally, the threading on it, the pitch, was way too aggressive. It's trying to move too far up and down for a small amount of rotation. It should be the other way around. Lots of rotation, small amount of movement to give you any amount of leverage. You'd think that butter is soft and slimy, and it slips on things, right? You slip on butter like a banana peel or whatever. That is not the case. Butter is actually quite sticky in a lot of ways, even at room temperature. It's like, it does this like glomming on thing. So the mixture of those three problems meant that the first time I tried to extend the butter up, it just snapped the shaft, and now it free floats like that. Nice little fidget spinner of a Doctor Who butter dispenser. The other problems, food safety, like I'd said, PLA is not food safe, and even if it were, even if any of these plastics really were food safe or safe for your consumption, you still have a problem with the layer lines. Like, there's a little micro structure for all the butter to get stuck into and putrefy, and whatever bugs or stuff want to get in there. Just a bad idea all around. That said, head over to my GitHub for the source files for the Doctor Who butter dispenser. And thank you very much for watching. On to bigger and better things next time, I promise.